Welcome back to The Journey as we continue in this exploration of beautiful spiritual disciplines that we get to practice. Today's discussion is on the discipline of worship, something that we often call one another to. We need to come to worship, we need to come to church, we need to gather together. And it is truly, worship is this collective gathering together of people with a common interest, a common goal of being in the presence of God and encountering God in a group setting. I love the concept of worship, but I think sometimes we put so much into that hour of time together at church that we may miss out on some of the most beautiful parts of worship, that being the whole week experience. And in fact, when it comes to God and worship, He's as creative and diverse in His willingness to accept worship as He is in just about everything else in creation. You see, God is not mundane. He is not ordinary. He's not even about the routine that much. He likes diversity. He likes things different. He likes things to change. He likes variety in the experience. And so I would challenge you as you think about worship and the practice of worship, how can you have a worship experience? Because truly that's the only way to really learn how to worship is to do it. And so sometimes you may be in a church service and the worship experience just isn't connecting with you, but you look around and you see that others are drawn to God by that worship service. And so you continue worshiping and you celebrate with them the experience they are having. And then there are times when that service touches you in a particular emotional connection, or things connect and you hear from God yourself. And don't be surprised if others say, I just didn't connect today. That is the beauty of this experience we have with God, is that we each will receive that encounter, that special encounter with God differently in a collective group worship. And in that variety, we can celebrate what God is doing. We can rejoice that God loves us and accepts our worship in a variety of ways. And really, worship comes back down to that simple fact. We are declaring how grateful we are that we get an encounter with God, and we're doing this as a we, not an I. Many of our experiences with God are individualized, and now we see that individualized coming together in a corporate setting, a collective gathering, a group. As you go through your week, be connecting with God every day, so that as you come to church on the weekend, you will have this special experience of collectively worshiping together, a group of people coming together who have experienced an encounter with God all week long, and here now they are worshiping God together. This is a beautiful, beautiful discipline. It's a hard discipline because we all are so used to looking for what will fill us, and now we're going to celebrate the collective filling. And sometimes that means our personal feeling won't feel like it's done. We need more. But that's the beauty of worship. We can gather together. We can continue to gather together. That's why it's said there in the New Testament, don't forsake gathering together. This gathering together will grow us. And this is one of those beautiful outpourings of God's Spirit in a group setting. So plan this week to prepare yourself to worship God in a group gathering. Whether it's 2 or 3, 20 or 30, or several hundred, prepare your heart so that you are part of the expectant group of seeing God working in a group of people. And we will all rejoice together in worship. Let's keep going on this journey. We'll see you next time.